I'm Russ, and this is the beloved Tin Man. And if you're a coach, business owner, a healthcare provider, or online marketer, this guy holds the key to attracting the perfect clients into your business every day, just like clockwork. And if you listen and watch this presentation all the way to the end, not only are you going to learn the secret to attracting your dream clients every day, you're also going to learn how to do a few things that will seem absolutely magical for your business and your future. Specifically, you're going to learn the secret to earning $3,000 to $15,000 or more for every client you bring into your business, even if you've never charged that much before. You're also going to learn how to get some stunning results for those clients, even if you're just starting out. And I'll also show you how to serve those clients from anywhere in the world with just a laptop and an internet connection. That means real freedom. No more being chained to the phone or chained to the office. You're also going to discover why what everyone else is teaching you about marketing your business is dead wrong, and the two strategies you must avoid if you want to rapidly hit your income goals and build an amazing business in record time. The bottom line, if you stick with me for the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal how you can use a simple, cutting-edge strategy to attract the right clients at the right price anytime you want, even if you've never done this before. Cool? And by the way, there's nothing for sale on this video. I put this online because I want you to know the truth about how simple getting clients and scaling your business can be. However, I don't know how much longer this presentation will be online, so pay very close attention and watch this right now while you still can. If you come back tomorrow and this is gone, don't say I didn't warn you. You might think you've seen it all or tried it all when it comes to scaling up your business, but I can guarantee you've never seen anything like what I'm about to show you today. There's one tip in particular that's going to shock you. And when I fully grasped the power of just that one concept, it blew the doors off of everything else I thought I knew and paved the way for the $30 million business I'm running today. More on that in a minute. And really quickly, let me introduce myself properly so you know that I know what I'm talking about. My name is Russ Ruffino, and I'm the founder of a company called Clients on Demand. We specialize in helping coaches, consultants, and business owners just like you enroll new clients consistently, even at $3,000 to $15,000 prices. The most important thing you need to know about us is that what we teach is what we do. Every word of the strategies I'm about to share with you, we use in our own business, and they work very, very well. Last year, Inc. magazine named us the 186th fastest growing company in America. We're currently doing around $1 million, $1.5 million in revenue every month, and I know that might seem like a crazy number right now, but here's what I want you to understand. The same strategy that you're about to learn is what got us to $20,000 a month, and then $200,000 a month, and then now finally $1.5 million a month. So whatever your income goal is, it's all the same strategy. If you want to scale your business and scale it fast, this is the way to do it. Now, normally when you see a presentation like this is the part where I would tell some totally irrelevant story about how I went scuba diving and almost drowned, or flew somewhere on a private jet, or got into a car accident and it changed my life, or took a trip around the world. But you know what? This isn't about me. This is about you. So I want to skip past all that stuff and just go straight to work helping you grow your business. Later on, if you want to know more about me, I'll tell you everything you want to know. But for right now, let's focus on how I can help you. Deal? Now, if you're like most people watching this right now, you might have some huge challenges in your business. Consider this. Do you have some months where there's enough cash coming into your business, but you just can't seem to maintain it? Do you start out every month wondering where the clients and sales are going to come from? Do you have a process for getting new clients in the door every day, or are you leaving it to chance? Have you ever said yes to working with someone you probably should have turned down just because you needed the money? Have you ever lowered your prices way below what you should be charging, even though it left a bad taste in your mouth to do it? Do you see other people in your industry making the kind of money and impact you want, but you just have no idea how they're doing it? Well, if any of that sounds like you're in good company, because I had all of these same problems when I was first starting out in my business. But here's the thing. If that's where you're at right now, it's actually not your fault. You have these problems because you've been fed a steady diet of lies, misinformation, and strategies that just plain don't work. And I know that's true because when I was first starting out, I heard the exact same lies when it comes to client attraction. For example, you've probably been told that if you want to get clients at premium prices, let's say $3,000 to $15,000, you need to blog or podcast or write a New York Times bestseller or make a bajillion YouTube videos or Instagram posts or spend a fortune on branding. Basically, you've been told that content marketing is the way to get new clients. Just create enough content and somehow the clients will magically appear. I call this cross your fingers marketing. You spend hours and hours creating post after post, video after video, and somehow, by some magic, no one understands the clients are just supposed to show up. It doesn't work. Most of the people who follow this strategy waste years creating content and end up with nothing to show for it. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. It turns out there's a better, simpler, faster way. You're going to love it, and I'll walk you through it in just a second, but there's one more myth I need to debunk first: funnels. Maybe you've been sold on this idea of funnels. You don't need to create a bunch of content. You just need a funnel, they tell you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a sales funnel is a series of sales pitches where you offer people your stuff at a low price. So if they say yes, then you offer them something more expensive. And then you just keep going and going and going until you run out of stuff to sell them. Now, conventional wisdom says that your sales funnel should look something like this. First, you have them sign up for a free report. Then you offer them something for $7. Then if they take that, you offer them a $27 upsell. Then a $47 a month membership, and then maybe you work your way around to a $2,000 VIP deluxe something or other. And on and on and on. Have you seen this? The trouble is, this doesn't work either, and here's why. Funnels like this actually filter out the most committed clients up front. So here's what I mean. Let's say that you're a relationship coach, you are amazing at what you do, and you specialize in helping people save their marriage. If I'm your ideal customer and my marriage is in trouble and you offer me a $7 ebook, am I going to take it? No way, because I know that my problems are much bigger than a $7 ebook. You're offering me a Band-Aid when what I really need is a whole hospital. That wastes my time and it wastes your time. Another reason this is silly is that you have to sit there and create like 10 different offers to jam into this funnel. A $7 thing, the $27 thing, and on and on and on. And you have to write sales copy for all of them, and you have to provide customer support for all of them too. It's a nightmare. Funnels aren't all bad. Now, don't get me wrong. What I like about funnels is that they go right for the sale. That's smart. What I hate about funnels is that they waste people's time selling them a bunch of stuff they don't need. So if those strategies that everyone else is using don't work, then what does? Well, this brings me all the way back to our friend, the Tin Man. Specifically, that shiny thing on his head. Now, it looks like a hat, but if you look closely, you'll see it's a funnel. But specifically, it's an upside-down funnel, isn't it? Now, what would happen if we took the idea of a funnel, but we flipped it around so that instead of selling people a bunch of stuff they don't need, we sold them one thing that could solve their problem for good? And what if we did it for a premium price? Say $3,000 to $15,000 or more. What would happen then? Well, first of all, we would probably start attracting the best clients, wouldn't we? I mean, no more tire kickers, no more complainers, no more victims. Because the price is high, we would only get people who are dead serious about results, wouldn't we? And that means they would show up committed and ready to take action. Now, I don't know about you, but that's the kind of client that I want. And most likely, we would also be able to hit our income goals much faster, wouldn't we? I mean, if you have a big income goal, like $100,000 a month, but if you had an offer that's $5,000, well, you would only need 20 people per month, wouldn't you? And that's just like one new client every other day. And if your income goal was lower than that, let's say $20,000 a month, now you'd only need 4 people. That's just one a week. So again, I don't know about you, but for me, that sounds a hell of a lot easier than trying to sell thousands of copies of an ebook or pump thousands of people through your long, complicated funnel, right? And here's another thing to consider. If you can hit your income goals with just 5 or 10 clients a month, couldn't you do an amazing job for those clients? I mean, with just 5 or 10 clients, you would have the power to provide a true VIP experience for each and every one of them, wouldn't you? Doesn't that make sense? So how does this work in practice? Well, we already saw that most people want you to grind out a bunch of content or use some overly complicated funnel, right? Our secret upside down funnel would just have 3 steps: an ad, and then a video or a webinar, and a phone call. It works like this. You place ads on social media, usually on Facebook. And what I like about Facebook is that they allow you to target the exact clients you want. So if you want to work with a mother of 3 who lives in Beverly Hills and does yoga, you can do that. The sky's the limit. So potential clients click your ad, and then you take them to some kind of presentation, like a video or a webinar. On that presentation, you get them crystal clear on the problem they have and why they need to fix it. You establish your authority so they see you as someone that they can trust and believe in. And then you make a very simple offer to speak to them on the phone about working together. On that phone call, you have a smooth, easy, fun conversation. You get clear on a few things. What problems do they have? Can you help them? Do you want to? And are they ready to take action? And if they are, you enroll them into your $3,000 to $15,000 offer right then and there. Now you might be thinking, okay, Russ, this sounds cool in theory, but does it actually work in practice? And the answer is yes, absolutely. See, first of all, this is the exact process we use in my business. And like I said, we're currently bringing in about $1.5 million in revenue every month using this exact same 3-step process to get new clients. And not only that, but we've also taught this same process to thousands of clients who are using it in every niche and every market you can possibly think of. I mean, health coaches, doctors, financial advisors, relationship coaches, fitness professionals, even spiritual advisors, you name it. So now we know how to get clients in the door at $3,000 to $15,000 prices. And we know that when we do that, it opens up a whole new world of dream clients, right? So we hit our income goals faster. We get to work with the best clients in the world. And now we have a blueprint for scaling our business fast, don't we? Not too shabby, right? So I've shared some big ideas with you here today. And you might be feeling excited, but also a little overwhelmed, and that's normal. And you probably have questions. I mean, you might be wondering things like, what should my $3,000 to $15,000 offer look like? How should I deliver it? What clients should I be targeting? Or what's the exact price I should be charging? And if you have those questions, that's great. It means you're starting to realize that the potential is there for you to play a bigger game than you have been, to be more, to serve the world at a higher level. Yes, to hit your income goals, but also to make a much bigger impact. So if you have questions about your pricing or your offer or how to put these ideas to work in your business, don't worry. I've got you covered. So the truth is that everyone's business is different, right? Everyone's expertise is different. And I can't answer those questions for you here on this video because I need to know more about you. I need to know the exact vision you have for your business, for your clients. And so here's how I can help. My team and I have set aside some time in the next 48 hours to speak to you personally about how you can apply these ideas in your business starting today. Here's how it works. We'll get on the phone together for about 45 minutes. You can tell us all about your work. What problems do you solve? What clients do you dream of working with? And also, what clients do you never want to work with again? And on that call, we'll put our heads together. We'll help you get clear on 3 things. 1, whether you have expertise that can command a $3,000 to $15,000 price point or not. You might be surprised at just how valuable your expertise can be. Number 2, we'll talk about the exact clients you want to be working with and who are those dream clients that would be a joy to work with and get you jumping out of bed every day to change lives and make a difference. And number 3, we'll talk about what your next steps should be to start enrolling those clients consistently, even at $3,000 to $15,000 prices like we've been talking about. And by the end of the call, I guarantee that you will have more insight and clarity on exactly how to grow and scale your business than you have had in years. And the breakthroughs that we'll make together on just that one call will be a huge breath of fresh air for you. All the confusion you've been stuck on, all the contradictory advice that other people have been giving you, it's all going to disappear and you'll have total certainty about exactly what you need to do next. So you might be thinking, okay, Russ, I need this, but how much is this going to cost me? And the answer is nothing. It's absolutely free. There is no charge for this at all. But here's the catch. This is not for everyone. So we have 3 standards that you must meet before you book a call, okay? Number 1, this is only for you if you solve a major life or business problem in your work. Number 2, you must be outstanding at what you do. And number 3, you must hold yourself to the highest standards of integrity. So if that's you, I want you to look below this video right now, and I want you to click the gold button that says book your breakthrough session now. When you click that button, you'll be taken immediately to our calendar page. It looks like this. Now, on that page, you'll see a calendar with some available appointment times. And choose whatever appointment time works for you, and we'll call you at the time that you chose. So it's that simple. Be ready for the call, have a pen and paper, be ready to take some notes because this is going to be incredibly valuable for you. Spaces are limited though, so grab your spot now. I don't want you to have to wait to put this information to work for you. Now remember, we've helped dozens of clients just like you scale their businesses $20,000, $50,000, or even $100,000 a month and beyond. All of them scheduled the same appointment that you're about to make. It was the easiest decision they ever made, and it was a decision that ended up putting hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars in their pocket. Let me introduce you to some of them, in fact. This is Kate. Kate's a relationship coach from the UK. She wrote, "Russ and his team took me and my business and gave us both a thorough overhaul inside and out. The results, I've gone from 23,000 pounds a year to having 50,000 pound months as the new norm. Aside from the money, this process and the ongoing support has completely transformed my whole life from top to bottom." This is Doran. He's a consultant that works with mortgage professionals. He wrote, "Before working with Clients on Demand, I was overworked and underpaid, trading time for money on the one-on-one coaching treadmill. I didn't have a real business. I had a glorified job. As I write this review just 1.5 years later, to say my life has transformed would be an understatement of epic proportions. 1.07 million in revenue over the past 12 months. That's averaging $96,000 a month in the last 6 months. Paid off all my debts. Feels so good. A big heartfelt, gushing with gratitude thank you to Russ Ruffino and the COD team. You have forever changed my life and my family's life." This is Maggie. She's a doctor who specializes in autoimmune disorders. She wrote, "This was the best thing I've ever done for my personal and professional growth. There are areas I've been stuck on for years, not having the clarity, the know-how, and the accountability. I've since, in the past 6 months, made 6 figures monthly, following the system and executing everything Russ and his team have taught me." This is Lydia. She's a coach who helps clients overcome eating disorders. "When I found Clients on Demand, it blew my mind. Wait, you can actually charge a premium price, find all the right clients, and actually fix someone's problem like you've been wanting to? Our business grew by 1,700% in a few months. Yes, that's 1,000%. And we went from hoping for the right people to find us to a calendar booked out over a month and a waiting list of over 100 people at a time. In less than a year, we scaled to $1 million business." And finally, this is Matt. He's a consultant who works with accountants. "The short of it is that Clients on Demand has been the best business decision of my entire life. Before I joined Clients on Demand, I was so burnt out, in debt, and I'd invested tens of thousands into a ton of the traditional marketing gurus' programs with no results. I spent 11 years working my butt off, and while I was great at helping my clients, I was failing miserably at sales and marketing. It's been less than a year since I found Clients on Demand, and in that time period, I went from having almost no leads and no systems in place to getting sometimes 20 or more leads per day inside of a smooth system that converts at an insanely high percentage. I went from selling a $1 product to selling a $15,000 product. I went from trying to figure out everything on my own to having a path that was already figured out and proven out for me. I went from struggling to and making so little money to having a lead generation machine that just made me $200,000+ in the last 35 days. Let me say this program isn't a magic bullet solution. You have to show up and you have to work. You have to play full out. But if you do, I believe wholeheartedly that your life can change too. We have so many more of these. I could go on all day. But the one thing I want you to know is that all of these clients started out in the exact same spot that you are right now. When you schedule your breakthrough session, you'll be making the same appointment that they did. And that one session put them on the path to a multi-million-dollar business. Now, I can't promise you that your results will look like theirs. But I can promise you that after one conversation with my team, your understanding of how to attract new clients, how to price your services, and how to hit your goals will be totally transformed. Can you see that? In fact, the absolute worst case scenario is that you walk away from the call with 10 times the clarity and insight into your business than you have right now. That's easily worth 45 minutes of your time, isn't it? So click the button below this video. By the way, if you book your call right now, I'll also invite you to our free Facebook group. It's filled with 30,000 plus coaches, business owners, health practitioners, and leaders just like you who are committed to living their purpose, including many of the clients that you just read about. If you book your call before this presentation is over, you'll be invited to be a part of our community, and again, it's absolutely free. So remember, it's not just some free guidance that you're receiving today. This is your chance to raise your hand. This is your chance to stand up and be counted. When you book your call, you're joining a community of mission-driven leaders just like you. You're saying, yes, you care about your clients. Yes, you care about results. And yes, you care about serving the world in a bigger, more powerful way. Book your call now so that we can help you make that happen. Remember, right now, your perfect clients are looking for you. They're praying for you. They need your help. Not some other coach or a business owner or health practitioner. They need you. But without a strategy like the upside down funnel that I just shared with you, they're not going to be able to find you, are they? And if they can't find you, then your talent and skill goes to waste, doesn't it? And to me, that's the biggest tragedy of all. That's not what I want for you. And I know it's not what you want for yourself. So click the button under this video now and book your free call. One last thing. You might be wondering why I'm doing this. Why is this free? Well, helping business owners like you succeed is my mission in life. And I'm sick and tired of all the slow, backward strategies that other people are teaching. I really am. I want you to thrive in your business. I want you to change the world. And if you're using the kind of outdated strategies that everyone else is teaching, you're never going to be able to do that, are you? In other words, I want you to win. And when we talk on the phone, you might want my help to transform your business and hit those income goals we've been talking about. And if you want that, we can discuss it and see if it's a fit for both of us. And if not, that's fine too. So book your call and click the button below right now. Right now, you have a choice. You can keep struggling. You can keep wondering where the next client's going to come from. Or you can start using strategies that work and work fast. Whether your goal is to get to $10,000 a month or $200,000 a month, it all begins with getting the right clients in the door, doesn't it? Let us help. Click the button under this video now. I'm Russ Ruffino. Book your call now.